Okay, great. It's on. All right, bet. Let's see, it's over here. We found it. Okay. No, all the papers fell out. Let's go take this somewhere where we're safe.
Just say it.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, I mean, look, she got a booger. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Stop, damn y'all chicken eaters. We got you. I don't have a dick. She had a gun and a knife. Girl, we gon' survive. Help me down, I'm scared. I got two shots.
Bitch, you better get out my car.
This ain't your fucking shit.
Open my shit. We made it and we got the file. Now our goal is to find as much information as we can about Daisy Dukes through the different videos she's posted on her YouTube channel and figure a way to bring her down. Now, it's necessary for me to mention that she doesn't just have a YouTube, she also has an OnlyFans. Something I totally forgot to mention is that Daisy's OnlyFans is $30. I mean, bro, that's higher than the price of Netflix, YouTube Premium, and Nikocado Avocado's OnlyFans, which is ridiculous. TikTok, I think she has like 1.5 million followers on TikTok too, and Instagram. So she's gonna be tough, but I think we got this. Let's start from the beginning and run through the rest of her videos. If you need to, you can see the time frames out on the bottom if you want to skip through this video. With that said, let's get started. To take her down, she has a lot of different videos that we're going to be running through. The videos up on the screen right now are the ones that we're going to be reviewing. There's some new ones that she just came out with that I'm not going to talk about, but this should be efficient enough. Now, let's get straight into it. Daisy has a video explaining her own origin story in a video she made back in 2019 called How Daisy Got into CPS and Now Is Getting Adopted. There's obviously no pranks in this video, and that's something we'll get into soon enough, but this video will give us some understanding of where Daisy is coming from. If you want to skip to the pranks though, here's a time frame where you can do that. Daisy Dukes was born in Nicaragua with her mom and siblings. In the late 2000s, her mom got married in Florida and had 2 new kids with her new husband. That meant Daisy and her full siblings had to be left with their grandma, who was handicapped at the time and unfortunately couldn't walk. May 15th, 2011, her mom decides to bring the rest of her children over to the US with her, and all of her kids now living in Miami. They later moved from Miami to Tampa, but it wasn't such a luxury life as Daisy's mom, quote, wasn't a good mom. It got so bad Child Protective Services were called on her with not much of a result. They later moved to Kentucky and CPS got called on their mother again with not much happening. Their family moved around a lot as they go back to Tampa, where Daisy's mom was, quote, doing stuff to her kids. What that means is up for interpretation, but later on we'll get an example of exactly what she meant. Because of the abuse, Daisy's mom was put behind bars, leaving for her friends to take care of the children. In 2016, Daisy and her sister were put in separate shelters for the entire summer, and in this environment, she felt actually cared for and enjoyed her time more than she originally thought. Once her mom got out of jail and picked up Daisy and her sister, the treatment didn't change. They moved to Wharton, Texas, and Daisy went to a new school where she was almost constantly getting in trouble. Her teachers tried to help Daisy join a school competition, and she joined believing that she could impress her mom. When Daisy asked her mom what she thought about the school competition, she believed it was too intellectually above what Daisy was capable of. Despite being told not to join the competition, Daisy went for it and even got second place, proving that she was capable. But her being at school meant she wasn't at home, and her mom had no clue where she's been leaving off to. Daisy's mom interrogated her sister one night and allegedly putting a knife to her head, popping out one of her veins.
So then my mom proceeded to grabbing the end of a knife, not the skinny part, but the hard part, and jams it right here. My sister's vein pops out, and she was like, "What'd you do?" And I was like, "I went to a competition because I thought it would make you happy." And she proceeded to grabbing my head and jamming it on the hard part of the kitchen counter, right here, and that's your temple, and that hurts. And so then after that, I wasn't feeling well, and then all I remember is I ended up on the ground. my mom was kicking me. She was on top of me, like on top of my ribs, kicking me and spitting on me and like just saying all these mean things, and like she's just so awful. Then I guess after she was done, like she was like, clean your blood up and pick up your hair, because you know when people pull on your hair, like she like literally swung my head right and left. Like
after the abuse, CPS was called once again and something was finally done about it, bringing Daisy to her new family, although separated from her siblings. Now obviously I haven't gone through anything like this, so there isn't too much for me to speak about other than to say her mom's evil, but that's not really a crazy take. Just make sure you hold on to the sympathy you have for her right now, because I suspect that's something we're gonna need later on. Now that Daisy has her new family, she wants to show them off during a video that she makes during Christmas. While watching this video, we can kind of see the dynamic of the family a little bit, and I don't want to comment too much on family stuff, but there is one thing I need to mention.
just say it.
What did you write? Merry Christmas.
Bro's dad wants to get the milk. Oh my god. Bro, the look on his face, like apparently bro doesn't like cameras, because every video I've seen him in, bro just looked like Squidward. Bro is literally like the Grinch on Christmas with how bro is built. I get you don't like cameras, but it's also your first Christmas with your adopted daughter, so it's a bit weird, but it's just something I wanted to show you. The rest of her family were very nice, and I do not want to overlook that part. At this point, Daisy takes a break during COVID. I presume to focus more on her TikTok. She either took a break from YouTube during COVID or deleted the videos she posted during that time because of cringe. I mean, we could all relate to that. I have videos, a lot of videos that I've deleted, like the time where I said Charlie D'Amelio for 12 hours. Either way, that timeline kind of separates from the newer one where she does do her pranks, and that's what we're going to be getting into right now. Because of that, and now that she's an adult, I can roast her now for the things that she does, because I don't roast kids. Because of that, I can introduce you to the Menace meter. This is what we're going to be using to figure out how exactly we can take down Daisy Dukes. The Menace meter is going to be comprised of many different counters that we're going to be using as we watch these videos, that we're going to be tallying up and figuring out the scores at the end. Damage cost, rudeness, physical harm, annoyance, manipulation, and cap. Yes, I'm serious about that. Oh, stop it. You guys are too nice. And by using this meter, by the end of this video, we're gonna figure out exactly what her weakness is so that we know how to defeat her. Daisy comes out with a video called My Parents Abandoned Me, the Truth. Now, just so you know, it's clickbait. Her parents didn't abandon her, but she does talk about something important here.
Oh, don't hit me, Suburban. Cause if you hit me, I'm gonna give you pow pow. So it's gonna be like a little mukbang, and I am gonna eat in the car because why not? And did I steal a whole bunch of forks? I did, because.
Now I have a chance here to do something very petty. In the name of being super petty, I decided to look up how much those 3 utensils cost, okay? Each one I decided was gonna be about 10 cents. So I multiplied that by 3 and got 30 cents.
These fries good as fuck for no reason. Like, damn. You put your pussy into this, huh, girl? These country ass people love them some Wingstop. Damn, y'all chicken eaters.
Welcome everyone. Today we're on LSI News, where we are going to be reporting on Daisy Dukes. She has started prank wars with a girl named Zaya, and that we are assuming that that is her sister. We're going to go through this video and figure out exactly what is going on. So we are getting reports that the prank is basically that Daisy is going to act like there is a guy over her house while Zaya is away. I don't know why that is a prank, because her friend that she's going to be acting like is a guy. So I don't really understand what the prank is. He could be gay from how he looks, just I don't know, just looking at him. But he's not trans, I don't think. So he is a guy. So you're pranking that there's a guy over at the house, but the person is a guy. So it doesn't really make that much sense. Well, anyway, let's see the prank in action and let's see what we can get from it, huh?
Hello? What are you doing?
So I went to the restroom.
So why you couldn't answer the phone? Because he was in the restroom.
Hey, babe, here you too. Who is that? Oh,
Okay, y'all, it's for cute. Y'all, I'm scared. She said, who the fuck? Well, what if I keep the prank going till she gets home? She gets home at 1. I mean, you don't have to be here, but I can record what she does when she comes.
no, don't keep her mad that long.
What would she even be mad about? I am not understanding a single iota of what is going on here. It isn't making any sense.
So, this is what she said. This is what the messages consist of.
I can't even read these messages, but luckily we have someone who can do that for us. Let's tap in. So who we have here is someone who's going to be able to decipher these texts and read them out for us, huh? Okay, let's get into it. Hello, CJ. I'm glad I have such a great internship. Stop complaining, now get into it. I hope you die. We'll see about that. We will see about that. Calling you right now. Okay, bet. Hello. What? TF. Daisy. What's wrong? What you talking about? Can I get paid now? Okay, great work. Now that doesn't exactly answer why Zaya is mad, what the relationship between Zaya and Daisy is, and how any of this makes any sense. Let's just keep continuing.
I know she's mad, but like, the fuck?
Sold it?
Yeah, you did good. Give me a high five. She said, "Don't worry about it. I'm gonna catch a fucking flight and bring my ass home and clear that bitch out. You got me fucked up." I'm gonna be like, "But what are you mad about?"
Oh my gosh, yes, okay, this is it, okay, oh my gosh. She's going to ask why she's mad about, and we're finally going to know why. I've been waiting this whole video to figure out what is the purpose.
I'm gonna be like, "But why you mad?"
No, what are you talking about?
I'm about to call her.
No, JQ, no, you're not.
You gotta keep asking what you
What are
talking
you
about. Act like you don't
talking?
even know what she talking about.
Why did she tell her to ask a different question? I wanted to know what she was mad about. I don't understand. If they're sisters, why is she mad that she has someone else over?
Why the fuck is
Hello?
Who was in my house?
Why would anybody be in your house?
Who was in my house?
Why would anybody be in your house?
Who was in my house?
Why would anybody be in your house? Like, I'm confused.
Whoever's editing these videos needs to be fired. Oh my god, I don't understand the reverb. I do not understand the 3-time replay. But maybe Zaya, being her sister, is mad that someone else is over their house and she wasn't informed about it. That is the only theory I can throw up.
But you acting like I'm not your girlfriend or
FaceTime her and tell her.
Sports fans, we have put this all together. Oh my gosh. Daisy is gay. Okay. This makes sense. Zaya is Daisy's girlfriend. And she is mad because Zaya thinks Daisy has a non-gay boy over and that they're going to do non-gay stuff together. And that's the prank to make her mad. So there was some mentions earlier about breaking up, but I didn't know that meant girlfriend. I just thought it was some kind of joke. It went over my head. I am sorry.
She said, "Who the fuck was that? Quit playing with me." I said, "Are you breaking up with me?"
Well, now that we have broken the case, we have everything figured out, we're going to go on an ad break and stick around for more LSI news. And the ad break is going to be pretty long because, well, this is a part 1 of a 3-part series. Now, I didn't decide that it was going to be the case until the end of me editing it because it's been 11 days since the last video that I uploaded. So I'm going to post this part and then part 2 will be next week. Part 3 will be the week after that. One thing I do want to say before I leave, Daisy, if you are somehow watching this, I sent you an Instagram DM. See, I even asked if you wanted to do a chill interview. So if you want to do the interview, if there's anything that I need to, anything that I got wrong, anything that you want to clear up, we can definitely do that. But other than that, I think that covers all my bases. See you guys next week in a bit.